What's up, everybody? Back in live. My camera is off for now because catching up on eating dinner. So I think it's an actual full dinner, not just like me snacking on grapes or something. So I got that like an actual bowl of some chickpeas and shrimp and kale and ground beef. So you probably don't want to see me chewing on all that. So I'll eat that while we grind and jam some Shin Megami Tensei battle music. So we did make some good progress yesterday. Bummed that we missed out on one of the cupcakes due to my negligence. That's what it is, I guess. And we just get back into it. Just doing the math and thinking about it.
Well then.
Just still don't think that
Ignis our dare.
level 65 is enough.
What awaits you, I wonder?
So we'll probably need to grind everybody to at least 70 if I want to guarantee a win. I just don't want to lose a second time, you know. I'm ready to play part 2. And so I don't want to spend 3 hours trying to get back up to Galdera and then lose to some phase 2 crazy shenanigans we were not leveled and prepped for. Why does he always miss a level slash?
I will not be defeated. I hope I've grown more able.
He needs 20k to get a level now at level 70. That's kind of insane.
There is no choice.
Now, what awaits you, I wonder?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yo, Yosuke, what's good, man? How you doing, dude? How was your birthday? Did you eat cake like you wanted to?
The flame guides us true.
No cam just for now. Meaning like an actual full meal instead of just snacking on grapes or something. Meal eating was thrown off, and so figured I would spare y'all from watching me eat like a big bowl of food. I'll turn it on whenever I finish.
Interesting dilemma. What awaits you, I wonder?
What's the big idea?
Hopefully your day was great. Wife made you a mango dragon fruit cake.
What next?
Want a mango dragon fruit cake? Dragon fruits, a lot of people underrate dragon fruit.
I will not be defeated.
Mixed with mango, that sounds really good. You got a photo of that. You have to slide that in the Discord. I need to see what that looks like. You get passion fruit, but I guess they aren't in season yet. Yeah, makes sense. Thought passion. Well, passion fruit's always available in the freezer section, but not not in the fresh fruit section. Passion fruit's really good too. I like passion fruit mango smoothies. Passion fruit mango pineapple is really good.
What awaits me, I wonder.
JPX5. I need XPX5, dude. Went to 5 stores today and they didn't have any in the frozen section. Really? It's crazy. I'm really shocked by that.
Guides us true.
Letting us begin.
What is the logical course of action? What awaits you, I wonder.
Walmart, Albertsons, Target, and 2 Asian supermarkets. If the Asian supermarkets don't got it,
I will not be.
you ain't never gonna find it. That's crazy.
I will not be afraid.
They usually always have all the fruits available.
I hope I've grown more able. There is no choice. Well then.
What awaits you, I wonder.
Letting the hunt begin.
We ended up getting dragon fruit. They have the red ones and yellow ones. I've never eaten the yellow dragon fruit. Maybe once. It's usually that red one. So I'm not quite sure the difference in the taste.
Letting us begin.
Ooh, a chubby cape. What do we got? What do we got? Let me in. Let me have it.
Letting the hunt begin.
You prick. You prick. I can't. Okay, we gotta kill this thing. Can we kill this thing right now? Can we kill this thing right? Tiger Rage? And I hope we don't miss. It's gotta be a Tiger Rage, right? Please?
Anger and not the tiger.
Oh, we missed everything. Don't run. No! I hate this game. When it comes to grinding chubby cakes. My soul. I wonder how much accuracy you gotta have. In order to I wonder how much accuracy you gotta have in order to hit them guaranteed. I mean, at least we're seeing them. But why is Cyrus just so slow? How's Hanek going before him? He's got like 80 more speed than her. How's Alpin going before him? What is going on? That doesn't make any sense.
What awaits me, I wonder.
I mean, even if we would have had Cyrus go first in that fight, it wouldn't have mattered, I guess.
Well then.
Because
Ignis Ardere.
we still couldn't kill the Kate.
The flame.
We
guides us
entered the
through.
multiverse? Yeah, I guess so. It's the universe where speed is opposite. I don't understand how turn order works. See, her speed's 248, 173. He should never be going before Hanet or Cyrus, ever. 177. He shouldn't be going before anybody. And neither should Ophelia. And his speed dropped to 218. Her natural speed's 248. His is 218. So how does it use speed is what I want to know. Because he's got the ultimate breaker, which gives him 128 more speed. So his speed should be 346. Is it because and even with the knowledge staff, his speed would be 317. So when the battle starts, if it calculates speed based on the weapon you use, in either case, he's always faster than Hanet. Unless it gives her the spear first. I don't believe it goes spear first. I believe it gives dagger first and you have to move around. You have to move to the spear. And so with any other weapon, she's 248. So he would always beat her regardless. Even he beat her too. She's only 276. So that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how that works. What up, Boo Bear? I'm not quite sure how stats in game are calculated. I only up late enough to catch a stream. Yeah, all good, man. Hope things have been well. I'm just sitting here grinding, losing my freaking mind because the grind in this game is one of the worst grinds I've had to play in a game. All this for literally one boss. Oh yeah, Twitch been tripping lately again.
Let's see what you got. Here goes nothing.
See now, why is he faster than everybody again? Doesn't make any sense.
This calls for surgery.
Just kill him, it's fine.
I am not made for such battles.
Yeah, we leveled up. Whatever, man. I love this game, but I hate this grind.
Settle this like gentlemen.
It's a shame. It's the game's only flaw is to grind for this one boss.
I wonder. Get
What? Yeah. A torrent of arrows.
He nuked his SP again.
The flame guides us true.
You won't feel a thing.
I'll not be defeated. Ignis Ardere.
What is the logical course of action?
That's awesome. Your significant other got to come out. Sweet.
What awaits you, I wonder?
It's like things are going well with y'all, so that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. The XPX5, not JP, dude.
This calls for surgery.
I find it interesting
Letting my arrows
that his
fly in truth.
axe skill doesn't miss anybody, but his level slash misses. Kind of crazy to me.
A torrent of arrows.
Highlight of the year without a doubt. Heck yeah, dude.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Kind of played house for 2 weeks again. Heck yeah. That's what's good. Who's the better cook? That's the real question that I want to know.
Time to teach you a lesson. Now, what next?
You're the cook, they're the baker. Patisserie. Hey, okay, okay.
What awaits you, I wonder?
What you're saying is both of y'all will be pleasantly plump in 5 years' time as y'all continue to cook fantastic, tasty things for each other.
What's this?
I will not be defeated.
6 weeks. He's like, it's up, dude. It's a wrap.
What next?
That's funny. Oh, come on. How did that not? These things are so annoying.
What awaits you, I wonder?
But your mac and cheese so much, man, it recipe. Just kind of shrugged and went,
Here goes nothing.
It's like, I must learn this. You gotta tell me. Why does his level slash always miss someone? I don't understand that. I don't have a recipe. See, that's my problem when I cook. People ask me, dude, how'd you make this stuff? I'm just like, I don't. I just here's the ingredients I used, and give you an idea of the seasonings I used, but I didn't measure nothing. Some of that, an ounce of that too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How much of that? As much as you want. It's mac and cheese. Yeah. Enough so it's not bland, and then after that, whatever you want. Got it.
Letting us hunt him.
Interesting dilemma.
Yeah. I've been told a lot of times, bro, you should make a cookbook. I'm like, there's no way. Because I just make stuff. And I wouldn't want to have to follow my cookbook.
What awaits you, I wonder?
Ow. Whatever you're in the mood for. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you tap into the ancestral seasoning spirits.
My turn.
Let them guide you at the time. It'll never be the same thing twice.
What next? A torrent of arrows.
Here goes nothing. Yeah. 1,000 spears.
That's why it wouldn't work for me to have a restaurant.
Ha, try
People would
again.
come in and eat it. They'd be like, this don't taste like how it tasted last time. It's still good, but I wonder how it was last time. I don't know what I did last time.
see what you got.
Mac and cheese with
I'll do my
plantains.
best.
Never had that come to mind to try before.
Is this our day?
Oops, forgot to not boost that.
Hope I've grown more able.
Oh, just for writing a cookbook. Okay. I was about to say, you spitting something different.
Now, let us hunt
Let's
him.
try that.
Here we go.
Mm-mm.
Level slash.
You missed the one that was important to miss. So that's good.
What awaits you, I wonder?
I feel like Ulbrich doesn't miss anything with level slash. I feel like he hits everybody.
Well then, Fantastic!
Come in, if thou darest.
One second. Okay. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That's why I refuse to eat box mac and cheese. Yeah, it's way easy to make your own good mac and cheese. There's no point.
Aiming carefully. The hunt ends.
Okay. Bowl of proteined food eaten. I just have protein drink.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Letting the hunt begin. A torrent of arrows.
Seems like if the rain of arrows hits one mob, it hits all of them at the same time. That's been pretty consistent this whole time of riding. Turning around, made food she told me they did not like or enjoy to eat. Interesting.
Bring it
I
on.
was out to prove a point this vacation. You gonna like everything I put out this time.
Let's get down to work.
And we ain't having this again.
This calls for sure. Ha! Try again.
Oh. Not a fan, like, just doesn't like chicken in general? Just not a poultry fan? Interesting. I have not found many people who fit that glove.
Tango, huh?
Hey, you mess up chicken. It's so hard to mess up chicken. Though I get it. My grandma,
What awaits you, I wonder?
rest her soul, was awful at cooking chicken. She baked it most of the time. If she
Let
felt
my arrow fly
spicy,
true.
she might give it a little bit Miss Dash. Just a little bit. Just bake it. Drumsticks. Straight oven baked. No nothing. Sometimes she'd boil it. No nothing. Just water. That's it. A fried chicken with a spicy mayo and curly fries? Oh, heck yeah, dude. Now she's gonna be all about chicken now.
I am not.
But now, see, now you have done her a disservice. Because now what's gonna happen is now she's gonna be hooked on that. While she's at home, she's gonna start trying to eat fried chicken in places, catch that flavor, and she ain't gonna find it. I don't know where she's at. But unless she's in the South, she probably ain't gonna find it. And then that's gonna be a struggle. And her best bet will be a spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes or something. It also got turned into chips, cheese, and chicken, aka we have poutine at home. Nice.
Want a tango, huh?
So you've either done her a disservice or the best service, because she's gonna be like, alright, you know what?
What
I need to move in just right now. I need that chicken and I can't get it out here. Or she will be sad and angry at you for getting her hooked on chicken and she can't find good chicken where she's at.
What next? Coming.
I'll do my best.
Oh, you didn't break. So
Here I
that
go.
would have been cool.
Ignis Ardere.
But there didn't even matter.
I'm not made for such battles.
Now we're back in the Cape drought. Didn't like fish, in fact hated it. Interesting. I hear that a lot. I have done that. The apartment complex I stayed at back in I don't remember what year that was. It's like 2014. 2014, 2015. The apartment manager, we were cool. She had said that she didn't like shrimp. She didn't like any shellfish. I was like, you know, whatever, just chopping it up. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do some grilling.
There's nothing.
Bring you a plate. And she was like, yeah, sure. And I told her, I was like, all right, because, you know, every now and again she'd ask what I was gonna cook. She know I like to cook. And so I let her know, you know, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna do that, whatever. And this time I had told her, I was like, all right, I'll bring you a plate,
I'll do
but
my
it's
best.
gonna have shrimp on it. And she's like, I don't do shrimp, you know that. I was like, I know that, but I'm bringing you some shrimp because you haven't had my shrimp yet. And she's like, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm like, all right, you don't have to eat it. I ain't gonna be offended if you don't.
Guides us true.
I'm gonna bring it so you can try it because you ain't had mine. And you just probably haven't had good shrimp, which is why you don't like it. And so, you know, I did my grilling thing. I did some steaks. I did some,
Standest thou against me.
I did chicken.
Then be
I
hunted.
did shrimp. I did
What next?
something else. I don't remember. Then I did some side dishes, whatever. And I brought her a plate. It's like, yeah, whatever. And I had gave her the plate, and she had gave me because I had a package that I delivered to her. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna run this back to my apartment and come back and see how you feeling about it. And then in the time that I came back, I was only gone for a few minutes. When I came back, the plate still had the majority of everything on there. So I didn't pay any attention to it at first. Like, first glance, I was just like, oh, she ain't had a chance to try none yet, whatever. I'll have her try something, see what she think. But then I noticed on the second glance, all the shrimp was gone. I was like, oh, maybe she tossed it because she just didn't want to eat it. So I kind of like glanced in the trash because she was walking back from wherever she was doing. I don't know. And I saw the shrimp wasn't in the trash can, and so she had walked back in. She's like, "Oh hey," I was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, I see the shrimp's gone, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I tried it first, and then I ate it all. It was so good." I was like, I told you. It's not that for a lot of people, it's not that you don't like a certain food. It's you haven't had it prepared well. And I was like, that's great. You don't have to eat nothing else on the plate if you don't want to. You can throw the whole plate away. I am glad you like the shrimp as much as you said you hate it. She was like, yeah, I probably will never eat anyone else's shrimp. And then like a month later, she left the job and got a better job somewhere else. And so I haven't seen her since then. But yeah, you had it without the crucial ingredient, love. And I tell people this a lot. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. I tell people this a lot. Whenever there's people who are like, you know, I talk about cooking or whatever, people are like, oh man, I wish I knew how to cook. And I'm like, what do you mean? What kind of things do you want to cook? And they're just like, well, you know, I just want to know how to make stuff. I'm like, do you know how to boil an egg? Do you know how to scramble an egg? Do you know how to use an oven? Do you burn food? Like, what's the hang up? They're like, oh, I know how to make eggs and I can put food in the oven or whatever, but it just doesn't really taste good. I'm like, are you giving it time and attention? Like, when I just like follow the box and things, or I follow this instruction that's on YouTube, I just throw it together while I'm looking at my phone or watching TV or whatever. I'm like, that's your problem. You have to put time and energy and care into the cooking process in order for the food to be bomb. Like, cooking is a labor of love. Like, you have to put your soul in there. Like, you gotta care. You know, yeah, you taste as you go, smell as you go, but you know, and you can do that too. But like when I cook anything I cook, like I am invested in cooking, and you know, it comes out so much better. Like I have had this competition with other people who are like pretty good cooks, and I'm like, well, I'll still pit my food against yours. And they were people who were methodical. They like knew tastes and stuff like that. And we had independent parties try them. Because remember, I've done cooking competitions at the you know, amateur Irish chef level in high school. I ran a catering. I ran the catering class, stuff like that. I've done a lot of cooking competitions and tests of food prep with a lot of people who can cook pretty well in the South. And like even going against people who knew what they were doing, who can season well, I could eat their food and say, yeah, this is pretty good. We have an independent person test our food and they liked mine better. And I always attribute it to the fact that I put more care into my food. It's not like you got to sit and slow and sing to your food or whatever like that, but like the intention in my mind is there to care, love what I'm doing and enjoying that process, as opposed to, you know, someone's like, okay, the ingredients say this, whatever, this tastes good, could use a little bit more pepper, add a little more pepper, whatever. Like making it robotic, I mean, that will get you there if you just are like, well, I just, you know, doom scroll while I'm, you know, stirring the pasta. It's not sticking. All right, cool. I guess it's ready to go. Yeah, like being more technical, methodical will make your food way better. But there's just that level and element and passion that comes, that elevates your food when that goes into your cooking. And some of the best cooks you will find on the planet, it's what they do. I know I should be really pumped about these chubby cakes that are sitting in front of my face here, but I'm just not, because the chubby cake keeps running away. The best etouffee I ever had, was not at a restaurant. It was at a food truck that I was at when I was on a work trip. It was actually when I was on a work trip in one of the Comic-Cons. And this was in Oregon when I had traveled there for their big Comic-Con back in 2017, something like that. And at lunch break, and not too far was like this ring of trucks. And it was a multi-day event. This is why I know the food was good, because I had more than once. And I was looking around at all the places, and they have like brilliant food trucks. Just like Portland, apparently, is just like a food truck mecca for whatever reason. And I was looking at the food, and I was looking at the people serving the food, and I was watching the people who cook the food. And you can see the difference. Maybe you need more cooking experience, but I feel like most people can look and be like, that cook, something seems weird about them, or they don't seem like they care about the food they're cooking. You can tell from their facial expressions as they cook the food, as they're preparing the food, as they're serving it up in the box or whatever. You can tell how that food's gonna be. And so I was looking and picking, and I was knocking out and Xing out a lot of trucks I weren't gonna go to. And I saw this food truck, and I saw the dude making something. I don't remember what he was making for the person in front of me. I was like, that dude looks like he cares about what he's doing. And I looked at his menu, and it was a whole lot of Southern Cajun food. And I was like, oh snap, that's really good. I like this menu. I'm gonna try the etouffee, because that's a hard dish for a lot of folks to make. And I mean, who's making etouffee not in the South? I haven't seen any. I have not seen anybody do it outside of the South until I traveled to Oregon and saw there, and I haven't seen anybody since then on other work trips. So not to say that nobody's doing it. I ain't seen it in restaurants and stuff really. I think I saw it in a couple restaurants when I was in California for a work trip. But it's like bigger restaurants, not a food truck thing. I ordered the etouffee, and I was chopping it up with him. And, you know, he was telling me how he really loves food. He's been doing it since he was younger. And, you know, he like really looks at a lot of, you know, different recipes and stuff that people do for the Cajun food that they've done. He went to Louisiana, and he talked with a lot of chefs there about what they were doing to really trying to understand their craft. And I ate that etouffee, and oh my gosh, I told him, I was like, all right, because he asked where I'm from, because he heard the accent. I was like, I'm from Texas, yada, yada, yada. He's like, oh, okay. He got kind of nervous. He's like, well, you know, it's probably not going to be the best you've ever had. I'm like, don't worry about that, but I'm gonna try it. I'll let you know. Are you cool with that? He's like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Like, all right, when you serve it to me, I'm gonna, you know, stand a couple feet back over by the sidewalk over here. I'm gonna eat it. I'll try it. And I'll let you know. He's like, okay. And so he goes and he's cooking it, and he's doing it up. And he serves it to me, and I go to the sidewalk, and I'm looking at it. You know, it's like, you know, it's looking good. The rice is cool. The shrimp is good sizes, good portions. You know, the etouffee, it's got a nice light tan pinkish color on it. It looks like it's got some seasonings in there well. So I mix it up and I taste it. And he was still doing his thing. Other people were there, so it's not like he was staring at me. He had some business. That's what it drew me to his truck in the first place. It was like, okay, well, if nobody's eating at your truck, it's probably not great. If a lot of people are eating at your truck, either it's really easy, it's really cheap, or it's really good. And so he was still serving some folks up, and I ate that. And I literally felt like I was at my family reunion in Louisiana eating etouffee. It was so good. So good. And yet, most people under-season it really, really badly. And it tastes very floury and stuff. Oh my gosh, the flavor spread was great. It had a nice spice profile, but it didn't really burn your mouth or your tongue. It was like the rice was a really good texture. It was cooked perfectly for an etouffee. It wasn't too dry. It wasn't too gummy. The shrimp was made really well. You can taste the shrimp seasoned by itself separately from the rest of the etouffee sauce. Like, it was so good. So good. I went back to him. I finished it in like 4 minutes. It was a big serving, but I finished in 4 minutes. When I needed to eat fast, so I can get back to work. But the other part was like, it was just really good. And so I went back and I showed him the empty container. And that's all I needed to do for him to know how it was. And he was like, "You liked it that much, huh?" I was like, "I gotta be here for 4 days. Every day, come in here, and that's what I want." And he's like, "Okay, I got you." And I did. Each of those days, when I had my lunch break from that work, I went to that food truck and I got etouffee and I ate it. And it was amazing every single time. It was so good. I had to go back about 6 months later for another work trip and his truck wasn't there. So I was bummed. So I haven't seen it. I don't know where he went to, but I hope the man is doing well because, oh my gosh, that was good. And I could taste that there was passion and care in there. It wasn't just, I know how to toss up ingredients. I could taste the passion in his work. And you can taste that when people have passion. And there's something about how the flavors come out differently. I can't explain it. You can call it, unscientifical, you can call it spiritual, you can call it a head game, you can call it whatever you want to call it, I don't care. You can taste when someone has passion and care and love in the cooking that they do. It was so good. That etouffee, when people are like, what food can you eat every day forever? Like most people think about food and they're like, oh, I can eat just one thing forever. I can't think of a food that I can eat every day for the rest of my life. That would be a very strong contender. That would probably be in the top 3 of foods I would really consider food I could eat every day, every single meal, no other meal, and you live for another 1,000 years, and that's what you eat 3 times a day. I could consider that my top 3 running. For sure. Made specifically by him in that same way. Never get tired of it. It was so good. Cannot tell you how good it was. His specific etouffee is one of my favorite foods. His etouffee specifically. It's insane. Anyway, waxing and rambling when we've been sitting here for 10 minutes facing a chubby Kate that is begging us to kill it so we can get some good levels. Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried to quantify how good my food is, actually. I think I need a little more professional level experience to get any better. Well, I mean, professional experience and home cooked are two. Man, stop fleeing. I can't get them to not flee, and that's really annoying. It's hard to, it's hard to say like professional level. It's professionals, there's a whole different world. There's professional level cooking, like 5-star restaurant cooking good, and there's like down home, homemade, authentic, passed down recipe good. And I feel like those foods are 2 different worlds. And you can take a really good, home good meal and give it to a professional chef and they're like, dang, this is one of the best meals I've ever tasted. I didn't know Whisper of Death in the Air had a chance to kill our own people. Are you kidding me right now? I thought it was for the enemy, not us, because it never hit. It's BS. I hate Bewildering Grace. This move sucks so much. Oh my gosh, it sucks so much. Gotta have my standard raised a bit. I mean, if you're a 7 out of 10 professionally, your standards are pretty good. A 7 out of 10 professional is probably a 9 or a 10 at home. But there's just so many other intangibles when it comes to that. Oh, I need to heal this. Had 1 good etouffee out of 6. It's really tough. Really tough. So your one go-to food would be Indian curry or lamb curry.
Standest thou against me?
Curries are good,
Then we hunt.
for sure. I don't know if that'd be the one food I'd want to eat every day for every single meal for the rest of forever. There's too many good foods. That's why it's hard for me to pick. It's not that I don't like foods. I like too many foods. That's why when people ask, what's your favorite food? I can't answer that question. There's too many good foods out there. Pick a favorite. There's too many cuisines. There's too many styles of cooking. Too many layers of flavors.
What's this?
You can ask me what's my favorite food in a specific cuisine. That's easier to answer for sure. But like one favorite food, I can't really answer that. Second place goes to buttered bread or tortillas.
There's no choice.
I'm not really a big bread dude, personally. Not sure why. It's never really been into breads.
So sweet.
Ah! What awaits you, I wonder?
So sweet.
Good fresh flour tortilla with butter is dang near unbeatable. Like a naughty savory. See, I can see that because I've had it plenty of times and it is good.
What's this?
Just can't. Oops. Can't bring myself to feel the same. I get if I have a tortilla, I want it to be fresh and butter for sure. But oh,
Shucks.
I'm good. If someone would said you have to give up bread forever, like okay, and what? Like, is there something else to this challenge? What are we talking about here? I can drop that, no problem. I can totally do that. I appreciate a good bread, like a really good sourdough. Delicious. Like if I have a Reuben, that bread better be on point. I have burrito tacos, those tortillas better be fantastic. Like, I can also just not ever have them.
This calls for surgery.
Bread keeps me going.
I'll do my best.
I really enjoy a good jalapeno bagel toasted with pepper jack cheese and ground beef. Like, that's a great, tasty meal to eat. For sure. I give up bread in a heartbeat, man.
Ah! What awaits you, I wonder?
X2 SP. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Completely recovered, that's helpful, I guess. What's looking for though? Every day I open that fridge, see my loaf of bread, whisper a quiet hell yeah just for me to close the door. That's how I know I've made it.
A torrent of arrows.
That's funny.
Thou didst fight with courage.
You won't feel a thing.
Now, what next? Ah! What awaits you, I wonder?
Man, it's funny you mentioned the food vlogs earlier.
All right.
Every now and again I get an itch to want to bring them back.
This calls for surgery.
But I can't right now.
I'll do my best.
I I am in a pet down. Pet and meal prepping, so there's nothing to
Let
vlog
my
about.
arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows. I honor thee, my quarry.
Yeah. It was easier whenever I was traveling a whole lot more for work because it was like, all right, well, work's paying for me to eat, so let me try this place or try that place.
Want a tangle, huh? Now, what next?
If I were to win the lottery, or, you know, if I had
Ah, what awaits you?
30 million Bitcoin that popped off and I became wealthy, or some random family member that I never knew existed came into existence somehow, it made me wealthy, I would travel the world and I would food vlog.
Well then,
Absolutely.
Ignis our dare.
What next? A torrent of arrows.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I would definitely be making sure. Golly, that's an awful mix. Protein smoothie. And it's like, well, let me try it with mango and pineapple and banana. And this protein kills any of that taste. It's disgusting. Never do it again. If I do it again, I mean, I'll never buy this specific protein powder.
Time to teach you.
Fine on its own, with just water, but not good as a smoothie.
Ah, what awaits you, I wonder.
And I think it's actually the banana that's ruining it. Yeah, that would be sick to be able to travel and do that. Go to all the off-beaten paths.
Well then,
Wouldn't be like Anthony Bourdain necessarily. Trying to get people to take me in their houses or anything like that.
Ignis our dare.
But if they
Hope I
offered,
grow more able.
I'd consider it. I'm not gonna just go into every random person's house like, hey, you know, what's up, Mr. Tourist dude? Come to my house and try my food, you know? I don't know that I would always be down for that.
Standest thou against me?
And get me into some weird situations.
What was the logical call? What awaits you, I wonder.
Didn't need that.
Letting the hunt begin.
We've seen 2 chubby Kates. They both ran away. Was it 2 or was it 3?
I'm not made for such battles.
Alright, Alphin's 65, so now everybody is a minimum of 65. Let's go back to town real quick and reassess where we're at. Cyrus is almost 70. He is at 2600 HP. Evasion tank, or evasion mage build. And he is our lowest HP character as well. Therion and Primrose. Ophelia. Then Hunted. Wow, the only people above 3,500 are Olberic, Alphen. They're both tanks, and then Tressa somehow. Tressa's 66 and she has more HP than Hunted. Crazy. Thinking about the Galdera fight, and again, I'm only can think about not even being able to break him yet, and the skills that was happening that we're getting smacked around with. I think he still mops us up. This is the problem. We fought him when people were, what, 53, 54. So everybody's at least, the Primrose didn't even get a fight. Because we died with the main party, which would have been Lee's Cats, Haunted, Alphen, Ophelia, and Cyrus. And I don't recall, but I think they were at like level 56, 57, so they're a level 11 levels higher. But it's not like they've gotten a massive defense boost in that time. So that spell, that was it, Frost Icicle or whatever claw thing or whatever attack that was called, that came out of the ground and hit everybody. It hit us for 3,300. That's still gonna destroy Cyrus and just one-shot him. That will mess up Haunted real bad too. We have Therion on it. How they got swapped around here. They did. Or maybe this was the party. I think we fought with this party. They were. Primrose was 54. Maybe. Either way. Oh yeah, that was the place because Therion kept getting one shot. I was like, why the heck does he keep dying? It was not this group. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to talk bad about y'all. Y'all didn't even die. It was this group. We'll go with Saga 2 had some really good tracks. Especially this one. He didn't really get much help from where he was. I think he was at 2,000 something. But he was getting smacked around all the time for like 3,000 health. 31, 3,200. I saw the 3,300s because I was watching his health first. I think he still gets cleared by that spell. Rose probably dies. So then it's only Olberic and Tressa. Neither of them have magic spells. To be honest, if I were to bring this party, I'd probably need to swap Therion and Haunted. And have Haunted be priest so she could at least revive. She barely survived that attack. At least then we only have to build up Primrose and then heal up everybody so she can use heal more. Folks up. I just don't see us winning the fight at this level. I don't want to try, but I don't want to waste 3 hours. I don't got 3 hours to be wasting anymore. I'm a full-time worker that don't have time to play games. So, I gotta think about that. Even if I grind Therion to 70, it's gonna be at what? Maybe 33 HP? 3,300? Could try it, it's fine probably, but I feel like it doesn't. I think this is gonna work. You can buy these. Hey, it's this guy. Either the fever comes back, though, take this twice a day until it subsides. Who's so much for so lucky such a skilled apothecary passed our village? This must be his old house. Need for thanks, it's my job is all. Sir, if I might ask, was I ever your patient before? That I remember, but I move about a lot. I met you before, long, long ago. Could be. Like I said, I move about a lot. Did stay in this village for a time, and I keep as an apothecary. I lost my wife, I left this place. I was on the road for a long time after that. All these years, though, I guess the fancy just struck me, and I thought I'd stop by and see the old place. Got to hear it. I hope you'll stay with us this time, forever. Snap. Melissa. What? Soon it'll be the anniversary of the day I lost you. Why my feet brought me back here? I don't think I've got any right to face you again, even if I could. So begins the tale of Ogin's epilogue. I should have stole from him before I pressed the button to talk to him. What do we got going on here? What all the evasion stuff is, but I don't think that even matters. Best. Need that. Alright, I'm taking a lot of time to try to think if I want to keep grinding. Probably just should keep grinding, to be honest. I still need to mess with job stuff. Got a lot of stuff here. He's got 56k JP. You're rocking on 30k, 33, and 26. You got 26 JP, even though we pretty much spent all yours to get the XP boost for this team. What would I want on her? She's not a physical person. Passing power is interesting, but it costs so much SP to use her spells that it feels like taking off SP Saber to put on Surpassing Power Just feels insane to me. Because then her spells either cost 36 SP if I keep SP Saver on, or they cost 72 SP. Which means she can only cast like 4 times in a fight before she needs to be healed. We did try the one boss fight where we did take that off of her, and that was the one fight we almost lost because I had to spend so much time refilling her SP that the boss was just getting too many turns to hurt us. It was the only fight that I sweated through and almost lost. So I don't think I want that for her. Lord, she doesn't need anything from that. Maybe. This is why I wish you could see everybody's jobs and all that stuff. Just pull it up online. That's probably just easier, because I hate doing that. Okay, let's see what we got here. The cleric, I don't care about the skills, I care about the support skills. Cleric, we got persistence. Wait, why she got paid? Oh wait, yeah. Patience is good, so she can act again. That actually comes in clutch, and I have that on everybody, and that's not something that's ever gonna come off really. Like, I need those extra turns. Coming from the world of Shin Megami Tensei, every press turn you get is important. Inner strength increases maximum SP by 50. It's got elemental aid and augmented elements. Elemental aid gives extra damage per double SP. Augmented elements is increased damage dealt by elemental attacks. She's got 2 things to boost her elemental attack. SP Saver. Cleric can give saving grace, let them be healed above their maximum HP. The one thing you could do is, we have to find those. We can't buy them. The large olive of life will let you revive a person to 999 HP. If you're extremely lucky, you had one person live, they just so happen to have the buff on them from the apothecary buff. They use an item that applies to everybody. They could use that and give 3 people 99. That's 999 HP. That ain't ever gonna happen, so that don't matter. So I don't care about that. Scholar augments the elemental attack strength by 50. I'm gonna guess elemental aid and augmented elements is stronger than that. But we will look that up and see. Percent. Unless items grows on trees. King Tough. King Tough is interesting, but it's not necessary. SP Saver is really only necessary on Ophelia and Cyrus. And fully necessary on Cyrus either, and Tressa. Pass and Pyre is pretty cool, increases max damage up to K. No one's hitting that hard though. The hardest hit we've had was like 26k, which is still a beefy hit. If you got the buffs right, that's like 60k damage in a cast. But it takes some luck to set that up right because of press turns and all that stuff. And I don't, if I gave her Surpass in Power, I'd probably take off Augmented Elements. I think without, or I would have to take off Patience. If I took off Patience, I'd be sacrificing a press turn with the hope that she can smack really hard. But if every time she's hitting something, she's only doing like 6k damage, then that was a waste. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence about getting Surpass in Power for her. I feel like I'd rather have the extra press turn so she can heal or throw an item if she needs to or whatever. Second wind is interesting, but it's not that much. We see Cyrus only gets back 9. That ain't gonna do nothing for Ophelia. She's burning 36 a cast. Inspiration doesn't help. Hale and Hardy's not really helpful. Hale and Hardy could be good for Varion, but there's just so many better skills out there that it doesn't. Giving them all resist ailments is interesting. There's that one boss that kept silencing everybody all the time, and that was really annoying. I mean, maybe resist illness or ailments is worth taking off Patience, but again, I'd rather have the press turn. Snatch. Everybody's got Patience. Like, everybody's a master hunter. Like, Star Seer. Divine Aura is something. Star Seer. Divine Aura is something. 5% chance to negate any damage taken. It's pretty hefty. Wonder if Elemental Edge is better than Augmented Elements. Physical prowess would be pretty good for Cyrus and Oberyn. Stronger strikes increases damage dealt when striking a foe's weak point. I mean, I guess if I gave Ophelia stronger strikes and surpassing power, maybe she could do more damage, but it just doesn't seem like it helps. Okay, so Elemental Edge gives the same buff as Peacock Strut. All skills that apply increased elemental attack or increased elemental defense have no effect on Traveler with Elemental Edge equipped. Just Peacock Strut give. Okay, so Peacock Strut gives 50% more damage. So actually, Elemental Edge is pretty good because it gives you 50% more damage permanently. Aid, augmented elements, and BP either is good. Yeah, it's gonna burn through everything. The thing I want to know, does Elemental Aid and Elemental Edge stack? So you're doing 200 damage. So they all stack multiplicatively. Elemental Edge and Elemental Aid are the highest multipliers and boost the same amount. Next is Augmented Element. Then Stronger Strikes just below that. So the only thing is, though, is casting Peacock Strut. Stronger Strikes do not work when the enemy is broken. So it's useless. Okay. They keep saying, if people keep saying BP Eater is a staple. Never used BP Eater. Boosted skills perform deal additional damage. I guess I should be using that. Elemental Edge is better than Augmented Elements, which is better than Elemental Aid, better than Stronger Strikes, better than Elemental Augmentation. Elemental Edge keeps the buffs up forever. But since the buffs are kept up forever with Elemental Edge, I never need to cast Peacock Strut. Here are the actual details. Okay, here we go. Elemental Edge gives you the Elemental Attack and Elemental debuffs in battle, which are 50% plus 50%. Note that it isn't plus 50% elemental attack despite the name. It's 1.5 damage as a flat multiplier. And it's 33% elemental damage taken. But if you can buff with a dancer, it's extraneous. Well, why? It's not extraneous to me, because then that means I don't have to waste that with a dancer. Augmented Elements is plus 20% with elemental attacks. No downside. Elemental Augmentation is plus 50 elemental attack, which is not that strong. About 10% damage. People saying if you can reach 950 elemental attack without it. I'm only at 295. What is they talking about? Elemental Aid is plus 50%, same as Elemental Edge, but it doesn't count as an in-battle buff. Plus double damage attack cost though, which can be tricky to manage if you aren't careful. Good on Rune Lord, who doesn't care about the cost but still gets the damage increase. That makes sense, actually. If you're gonna have your weapon buffed. I didn't think about that. Stronger Strikes again is bad because it doesn't affect broken enemies, which is what I care about. VP Eater is plus 50% damage with all attacks that are boosted. Doesn't work with Rune Lord percents though, because they never count as boosted. Okay, so it should be BP Eater. I guess I just don't care about patience. I can keep patience. If I would need to, it would just be a lot of SP. I want patience. We're just gonna have to make some sacrifices here. But it looks like Elemental Edge is the way to go. So all my casters should have Elemental Edge. And Augmented Elements. Okay. We'll start with that then. So she needs to be Starseer. Starseer for the BP Eater. Yes. I want Elemental Edge. So we're gonna go Lord first. She's Sorcerer already. Just got Elemental Edge. Then we go Starseer. Get her. EP Eater. Cyrus. Get you Elemental Edge. Don't get you BP Eater. I think I get you a Sorcerer. Augmented Elements. On it. Let's focus on our casters first. Thing at a time. I'll put their stuff real quick too before I forget. Let's put everybody on no second job for now. this on, but I never played SMT Imagine either. So I can keep the cost of these things low. Go Elemental Edge. It's still 36, and I can change this for BP Eater. It's just more damage. Then I can either back Patience, because it's 25%. It procs often enough where it matters. But I could also have a fight where it doesn't matter at all. So if I'm thinking about a fight with Galdera, let's say it only procs twice in the whole fight. I'd rather have those 2 turns where it might not matter, where it would have mattered it didn't proc. I'd rather have like their passing power or even elemental aid and have a battery because she's going to just chew through things. Or I could SP Saver and just have things cost only 18 for those spells and it's really good. But I think if I don't have Patience, I have Surpassing Power. I'm gonna try with Elemental Aid. Just to see. Start second wind, you don't really need that. I give you Mental Edge. SP Saver is good. You don't need Elemental Augmentation anymore. I give you Augments. Keep the SP Saver for now. Exchange this for something else. We're probably still grinding. Okay. Change to our other casters. Keep things clean. You most likely a caster. You got 31. You will need so that's 10. Force are more important. Here. There's still Divine Aura, but it's probably not going on. Divine Aura is probably going on melee. EP Eater is another 8. But do Star Seer last. I need augmented elements. Rune Lord. The Rune Lord outfit's really cute. The ears are nice. I like her hunter costume the best though because of the rabbit skin hat. Seer for the BP Eater. She would also I really care for her to have these She's Starseer. Maybe the elemental attack makes a difference on how much we heal, but she uses ethereal healing. Let me think about this for her. I mean, elemental edge is seems like a good thing to have on. Well, it seems like a good thing to have on almost everybody. Then I just don't have to ever buff that. I don't think she needs anything from Sorcerer. We'll give her stuff from Broodlord. Elemental Edge. It's got BP Aura, or BP Eater, which doesn't matter. Elemental Edge, Divine Aura. Patience. I definitely want her rocking Patience. Does she need anything from Apothecary? I mean, I could give her Resist Ailments, but that just seems kind of weak. There's no way she needs anything from Surpassing Fire. Endure doesn't matter necessarily. Doesn't need SP Saver. Could have physical prowess. Physical prowess seems like the only other useful thing. I mean, Second Servant is good for her, still. I think I just keep Second Servant on her. I don't really need to burn anything else on her right now. I'm gonna get the War Master skills anyway. It's nice for her to have patience too. She just doesn't have, she doesn't have much SP. She doesn't need Eagle Eye. I don't know why she's got that. Take Elemental Edge. I think this is fine. take off boost start for Divine Eater, Divine Aura later. Oh, she needs Elemental Edge. Second Servant's so helpful. So is Patience. The start would be Elemental Edge, I guess. I guess I just take off Second Servant, keep Patience, and go Elemental Edge. And swap boost start with Divine Aura. I think that's the way to go for caster classes. Biz classes. I'm only doing this now so I don't have to think about JP later. To do it at some point. Might as well do it now while I'm still thinking about it. I'm gonna grind more up. I also have a piece of kale stuck in my teeth and it's really annoying. What are our melee cats doing? Well, they should all have physical prowess. Inspiration. They all need to have. Yeah, every melee class should be rockin' Master Physical Prowess. You only have 20k. I need to be careful here. I only have 22. This one more time before I start spinning. I give them physical prowess, they'll always have the phys attack and defense boost up. So every melee should have that. Every melee needs to go in the War Master tree. They just all need to do it. Yeah, waste giving them elemental edge because I would only be doing it for the elemental defense. So we don't do that. But they might all need to go Starseer and get Divine Aura. I think the play might be physical prowess, Divine Aura. Physical prowess, Divine Aura, or passing power. Do I value surpassing power over Divine Aura? Cheaper. Passing power is really good with Brand's Thunder. But I might value BP Eater over. It's when Hilda's assault move with BP Eater capped, it's gonna do some damage. So you are capped out on War Master already. You have enough to get all of Starseer, Divine Aura. Since you die so much, probably need it. Might come in handy. Then we get you Warrior, get you Surpassing Power. You have all the Ringlord stuff. You have Surpassing Power. Don't know that you need physical prowess. You got nothing else. Divine Aura would probably be better. You can afford both, just barely. I like his hat. Am I really giving up second servant on everybody? Yeah. It's been kind of letting me down a little bit, to be honest. Patience, Divine, or Physical Prowess. When we're done with the experience, it will be Surpassing Power. You've got Surpassing Power. Second servant. Inspiration is not needed on you. Physical Prowess. I feel like his HP's good enough, he doesn't need Divine Aura, and I can give him BP Eater. Because he'll be able to pop Brand's Thunder, really wreck some stuff. Oh, he needed the... Yeah, I'll go with this. This is a big upgrade. I won't lie. Still don't know if I feel confident to go fight Galdera. Still gotta figure out what everybody's subclass is gonna be. On it has learned everything. Love her War Master outfit. Lord, she's got. I might want an aura on her. She's just got all the JP in the world, so it doesn't matter. I can kind of go ham bony. Fire. I have to re-equip everybody's stuff. Scholar is casting things. If she is a priest, I will need mental edge. Do not think I need to learn augmented here. So I think she's okay. You have all of this. You've got all of Warrior. You do not need Scholar. You do not need Cleric. You do need this. I love how they made like half of his casting clothes like shirtless. You really just want to show off his physique. I think he's the tallest one of the group. Okay, we got physical prowess for you now. You don't need the Rune Lord skills. Light. BP Eater on you. unlock Divine Aura anyway, in case I decide I want that too. But then I think you are also good. Okay. For experience for now, we will take off Second Servant. It hurts me to take off Second Servant. This skill has been ride or die for me, and it's been so clutch. So often. I need to do this. Inner Strength. Don't really need that. Put on Elemental Edge when I need it. Some power for that one. I'm sure experience can go to either Elemental Edge if she's a caster class, or Divine Aura if she's a melee class. Doer. Hale and Hardy, oh, that's hard to take away. He's just like, oh. I had him all apothecary stats. Get this off of here. Here, take that. I feel like the resist elements was kind of helpful here and there. At the end of the day, it wasn't super helpful. Taking this off kind of hurts. Here we are. I'm gonna give you Divine Aura. Take off Endure. Surpassing power. I'm gonna give you BP Eater. I mean, I could keep Hale and Hardy on you. Good. You're set up in a way where I can keep Hale and Hardy on you, and I think I will. Okay. Everyone has learned the support skills that they need. Now I gotta figure out who's gonna be what class. I feel like Ophelia is going to continue to be a sorcerer. It's just kind of where she was. That's what I got used to. Her being that. Because it's either her or Cyrus. And good with her being there. She will not be Scholar because Tressa will be the Scholar. Or Primrose. I want Ophelia to have more offensive magic than shooting stars and light magic. This kind of fits. Cyrus is a tricky one. Not sure what I'm doing with you yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing with you yet. Come back to you last, I guess. You... kind of like you being a warrior. Just kind of works for me. Because a lot of the times I'm using your apothecary skills to break. Then I can just feed your BP into Brand's Thunder. And then with that, I also get first aid, so you get a big heal that you can use too. This just works for me. I like this. You're at 4,900 HP now. Since you're at 4,900 HP, you don't have to have Hail and Hardy. I can give you... give you BP Eater. I can keep resist elements on. I think I'll do that. Not sure what I'm doing with Haunted yet either. Haunted and Cyrus are the floaters. So let's save that. I have to re-equip everybody's gear too. I can't forget that, but I'll do that after I get these jobs all sorted. I keep him being the War Master. It's worked for me. Like that for him. Just being a fizz breaker and smacking stuff up. Then doing thief debuffs as necessary. I think that's been good. Keep that. You don't have to be a Rune Lord. Your options are Rune Lord, Starseer. Starseer is interesting. Back to you. You're a scholar, we know that. You casting BP boost is helpful. Casting shooting stars is helpful. See, here's the thing. I think I like you being the Rune Lord because you have a lower casting rate. I need you to break things and attack. So being a Star Seer can make some sense. You just throw a little ethereal heal in here and there, BP boost here and there, if your patience pops off. So I think you got patience, so that would be your patience skill. Or passive summon. I think I actually like this. And for you, I think I like you being Rune Lord. Then you're casting all these things on us anyway. That outfit's cool. He can do the transfer. See, the transfer and then the rune works on the patient's turn, but that's okay. We'll work around that. Mental attack 284, 252. What's your support skills currently? You have patience. You also have patience. Okay, well, she's got patience too. So then, great. You can be Rune Lord. And we can give you this. You flip them up. Scholar, War Master, Scholar set. Starseer, this stuff is fine. Little edge that works for that skill, you're still hitting with Fizz a lot of the time anyway, so that's helpful. Take off boost start because well, you're still. Just take it off. This BP Eater does not work for rhythms. I'm satisfied with that. Now, figure out what we are doing with on it. And Cyrus. On it. Cyrus. Cyrus could be our cleric. He's either cleric or he goes back to dancer. The reason why going back to dancer can make some sense is because his HP is so low. So I need somebody who has more HP who can revive. I could make him a hunter. He can have a bow and axe. I can make him a merchant. Then I have a wind skill. What do you think about this? Elfin can go on the team without Ophelia, because he's got a triple windbreak. So we take... Do we do that? Is that really gonna be... Oh gosh, what is that team setup? On it, Alphen. Need Obrick on the other side. He's got the HP. On it, Alphen, Therion, Philia. We got melee pretty covered on this team. Therion's needed on the other side. In coverage, they would have in room with Primrose. They've got Tressa. Cyrus really on this team? I mean, it's gotta be Primrose Therion. If she buffs Primrose with the rune, Therion's breaking stuff, elements, in every element, every Fizz weapon we got. So those two are unlocked. They need a healer. Could be haunted. He goes priest. Haunted, Primrose, Therion. Then you need Ulrich as tank. And it's this team Cyrus. There's no way this team is Cyrus, Ophelia, Tressa. That's not gonna work. Because like literally all my casters are on this team, and then you have Alpha. That's too much SP to do to heal. I guess it's this. Got enough windbreak coverage. Making him a thief seems silly. I don't need him to be a dancer, because we got enough buffs. Let's see. We've got bow twice, rod twice, sword, spear, axe twice. We don't have dagger. So he has to be thief or dancer. All of these skills in the dancer tree matter not at all, except for grinding. So I can give him thief. He can still SP if he needs to. Shackle the foe. Anna doesn't have to be cleric on this team. So we have Ophelia. The other team, who is our healer? We don't have a cleric on that team. That's interesting. I guess this is our team setup. We can have her be a dancer. Give her more speed and dodge. Sure, it doesn't matter. Mole dance doesn't matter. Oh, well then we have dark. Because they do have dark on the other side. I mean, we got dark with Ophelia, so it doesn't matter. Panther dance, whatever. Skills that performed by a single ally that usually target one foe will affect all foes. Cool. Matter. I can make her an apothecary, and then she can poison. And she can revive. Not good. She's gonna be an apothecary. They changed it up. Man, I don't know. Might just keep her a cleric. I don't need two. I don't know where I'm going with the skills here. Let's see. Let's look at this party. Therion's the melee master. We don't have to worry about any melee. He's our breaker. Need a high health person. Let's see, we gotta be Alphen. I think maybe we do this swap here. Because Alphen can heal the team. His potions. And poison. He's got the warrior skills. Primrose can help cover elements with Tressa. I also do this. If I do this, they can both double cast things to break things with regular traditional elements. I can make him a dancer, so then they have dark. He can help break dark. Alphen can help break all the elements with these cats. But if I make him a dancer, then we've got more dark than just Alphen. We go this, and on it can be something that has more melee. So we got the magic cover with Ophelia. And the rooms. Let's do that. This is the party setup now. So she can be, because we don't have Alphen now, she can be Apothecary. Well, that doesn't help with the melee, but it lets her cast poison. And then it lets Doter's Charity be more valuable. She can throw this on Primrose, and Primrose can heal everybody's SP or something. But this fits. I like having poison. It just does so much additional damage. He's good with Starseer. We've got axe, spear, dagger, sword, bow, rod, bow, dagger. I think we've got everything covered. Yeah. I think we got everything covered. Let's see. Axe, bow. Spear. Staff. Sword. Yeah. Then all the elements from her runes, her sorceress skill. That casts her spell. Okay. That. Good with. Then here we've got all 6 weapons. Here we've got sword, spear, axe. Here we've got bow, spear, staff and dagger. And then for elements, you've got it covered, you've got it covered, and then you've got it covered. Still might. I don't know. In this setup, see where I want you to go. Answer doesn't matter. This spell doesn't matter. Skills that target one will affect all. 3 turns. I mean, you could cast that on and like strike a hit everybody or something. It doesn't really matter too much. We don't have a priest here. You might just need to go cleric, to be honest. Probably just go cleric. The suit is clean. Oh no, you have to go hunter. You have to go hunter because we need lay pole trap. Pole trap's too good. We need hunter. That's where you're at. Okay. And Alpin can cover the heals anyway. Should be good enough. Should be fine. Alright, now we need to do gear. This I don't need anymore. Kinda want to take off everybody's stuff. Oops. You keep that stuff. You keep those. Keep that. Okay, so you battle tested blade augments physical abilities. 400 fizz, 150 crit. All successful attacks become crit hits with this sword. Let's give some elemental attack. Which technically, elemental attack is good for over a Starseer. You get the battle tested blade. You get the Warner's sword. You get the Dragon Saber. It's the most important. Fear. Because you have the best sword, I will give you the best spear. Not chaffing people. You're the only one with a spear on that thing. 3 spear holders on this team. And it's got elemental, so you get the rune glaive. You get the Seraph spear. Everybody's rocking daggers over there. 1 dagger user, 2 dagger users over here. Let's give you reduces fire and dark damage dealt. Well, that's fine enough because you're only using dark. You can have a good dagger. Three X users on this team. a Death Cleaver on this team, so we need a Death Cleaver on this team. You're the Axeman. You're the Axeman. You get an Ogre Cleaver. You get an Ogre Cleaver. And you get an Ogre Cleaver. And they're X users. Okay. Bow, you've got the Transcendent Bow. You're more casting. I guess you get the best, second best bow. Holy Longbow. You get the Yeti Longbow. Binding though. Binding. I hit a whole lot more. You get the bow. You get a Yeti bow. You get a Yeti bow. Or you can have the adamantine bow, that's fine. Got staff. Get the knowledge staff. It's the best one. Vivia's got a knowledge staff. You don't have a spear. Oops. Staff. Staves is just Philia. This. Yeah, the wizard rod. Poisons. You. Usually decreases elemental attack. Sure, I guess. Only because at least it gives a debuff. In terms of gear. Gear. I mean, that's technically gear. Armor, I should say. Still want you dodgy. You have that achieved. This is fine, and I would boost your captain's badge to something else. So we're probably still gonna grind a little more. Yes. Just makes sense. Doesn't have to make Cyrus a dancer for the moment. Just gonna break his gear. Great. That makes sense for you to be dodgy. You just need to boost your stuff. More tanky. You do have an adamantine hat. Crystal armor. I don't know where I got that from, but you can have it. It means we can take this off and give you something. This. Truly beefy. You really need to do more full damage, to be honest, but just don't have the stuff for that. giving you a bishop's hat. That would be stupid. Have another Hippo's crown. Adamantine head wouldn't be bad for you, but I need the defenses on. You are gonna be built like you are. Like Cyrus is gonna be built like he is. On it. Yeah, you're gonna stay built how you are. This is just for grinding for now. Invasion later. You're built for mental. You're missing something here. Oh, you need a sword. You are for defense. Mental augment there. Interesting. Active bracelet. Probably. Yeah. Okay, Cyrus needs to be a dancer for now, because I think we're still grinding. I think we're grinding till 70, so yeah. Alright, everyone's classes and gear, skills is reset, gear is mostly set. A few changes here and there. Back to ye old grind. Gear is not set because all the alluring bracelets are on Haunted and Ulbrich. Ribbons. That took a while, but it was necessary. Never saw that item. It's garbage anyway.
I've done my research on you. An interesting dilemma.
He still has boost start on. Good.
Step right up.
I feel like this. I feel like in this crew, Cyrus has to be the leader. It's like you've got a thief. He knows a lot about the world, but I mean, there, right? And then you've got Alphen, Country Bumpkin, and Tressa, the fresh face in the world. They need someone who can lead them and guide them, and that has to be Cyrus, because all the mature adults, Primrose and Haunted and Ulbrich are on the other team.
Settle this like gentlemen.
All right.
Just change this for now. Yo, unknown traveler, how's it going? Doing well. Thanks for asking. Weekend is going alright. Just chilling. I feel that. I am just grinding. We just spent like an hour reshifting everybody's support skills, classes, and team comp. Now I'm back to grinding. I think I'm gonna just get everybody to 70-ish, like the weakest people to 70, and then yeah, I think that's the goal. Or I take on Galdera again. He's faster than Cyrus again. I think I need to give him a speed bracer. And Cyrus is not with Ophelia. We can boost trust because she doesn't hit as hard.
Bring it on. This calls for certain. What awaits? I wonder.
Far so good. Glad to hear it. I hate Bewilder and Grace so much. Hate this move. He hits a lot harder, for sure. This playlist, it's missing a lot of songs. No way. There's so many songs that did not play that it's now repeating. I didn't play anything from it. Not there at all. 'Cause we already heard this song already. And this playlist, it has 304 songs in it. Skip this one. I heard this one too. So I'm gonna move the playlist. I heard that one too. The XP first, then you kill everything. Maybe we'll do better against the chubby Kates now. If we can find them. I think 2 tonight, and they both ran off.
Tiger Ray.
What awaits you, I wonder?
I don't need JP up anymore. Okay.
Not bad. A passing.
Level 70 enough? I don't know. I hope so.
Let's see what you got.
What is the logical course of action? What awaits you, I wonder?
Oh. Oh, come on, man. Dropping your S. Wait, you said he reduced his SP to 0, but he still has 64 left. I won't complain, but I'm confused by it.
Tiger Ray. Here we go.
Dude, Tiger Rage does 3k with level 1 boosted now. It used to be like level 3 boosted. Crazy. Last Stand does like holding 600 more damage too. Almost 1,000 actually. It's crazy.
Hear the thunder roar. Got more than you bargained for.
Yeah, she does about double damage almost. Yeah, that's good. 70 might be enough now.
I'll make this quick.
Bring it on.
How did you outspeed Cyrus?
What awaits you, I wonder?
Tiger Ray.
Reach.
What? Hear the thunder roar. You got more than you bargained for.
I haven't seen you all night, boss. Be surprised the foe, huh? Only have second servant, and only a couple people have patience now. It's gonna be harder to break this cat.
All right.
They're gonna concoct here. Ain't about more injurious seeds.
How do you like this?
An interesting dilemma. What awaits you, I wonder?
Last time we fought this dude, he did the XP or the damage where we all won. And the wolf one-shot us in the next turn. That was great. I don't know how to break this guy before he goes, and I don't think we can. The only multi-hit you have is your sword attack. which I should probably use anyway.
Guardian Lion Dog.
Let's
That
do
sucks.
this. The winds of fortune are howling.
Oh. That hurt so bad. You prick.
How about this?
Try this.
Here we go.
Do twice. See, her patience kicked in. Actually break this thing. You missed. Great.
How about this?
What to do? What a nice breeze.
Probably better that way.
Let's do this.
Got no SP.
Try this.
Bring it on. Alrighty. Ha, try again.
Falcon's still the lowest of the group. People will just be like barely 70, 71. He's 70. We've been grinding for almost 10 hours now. I guess 9 if we take away all the skill redoing I've been doing.
Here I go.
Mm-hmm. It's broken. Second servant, remember that?
What awaits?
Feels weird not having second servant anymore, even though it don't proc half the time. Stop the JP. Need XP, man.
Alright.
XP me. Straight kill. EXP.
What awaits you, I wonder?
That's a weird end to that song. Pretty abrupt.
Here I go. To ashes with you. Time to close up shop.
Don't need another 1100 JP, man.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Oh, we're out of SP. Cyrus.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen? What is the logic? What awaits awaits you, I wonder?
What's the big idea?
I don't know that I can kill anything.
Tiger Ray.
Yeah, I can kill him.
Nice try.
Yeah, leave her alone.
To ashes with you.
That's a lot.
Time to close up shop.
Like, if they're hurting us like this, just what? Galdera's gonna maul us, man. There's no way.
Step right up.
And this is major level 45 cave. This ain't even the Forest of Purgation. Probably test the fight in there a little bit whenever I'm thinking I'm good for Galdera and see how easy those fights are.
Tiger Ray. This calls for surgery. That's what I'm talking about.
I've done my research on you. And what awaits you, I wonder?
Right? There we go. XP times 5. Thank you. All positives. The best set of positives we've seen ever.
Hear the thunder roar. How is that?
3K. Pretty decent.
Open for business.
What? Tiger Ray.
What awaits you, I wonder?
Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Alright.
You should have studied harder.
1,500. I mean, 1,000. 2,000, 17,000. So if we're only getting 1,000 per fight, assuming it's just this fight over and over, and we don't get an XP boost, like 15 fights to go from 67 to 68. $15, 17, 18. Need like 70 more fights before everybody's even level 70. Dude, we need to be able to kill those Kates. They need to show up more. We gotta be able to kill them. And get an XP boost. Really, they're
Come
shoving.
on, I've got better things to do. Here goes nothing. This calls for surgery.
Now, what next? What awaits you, I wonder?
JP, man. Need it.
Out of my way.
also starts to slow down the grinding a little bit because Therion burns through SP like nobody's
Don't
business.
start things you can't finish.
Topped off. Rates, I guess.
Open for business.
Tiger Ray!
What is the logical course of action? What awaits you, I wonder? You should have studied harder.
Let's see what you got.
What awaits you, I wonder?
Go Therion's SP. XP, nice. Oh, you proc twice in one fight. Too bad it doesn't stack. Fortunate.
Here goes nothing.
Time to close up shop.
Time to teach you a lesson.
And the weird thing is it says experience times 2. If I recall correctly, when we fought the 4 wolves, it gave us 1200 XP. We just got experience times 2 and we only got 1900 instead of 24. I don't know how that math is math.
Ah! What awaits you, I wonder?
Yeah, that sucks.
What's the big idea?
So sucks. Okay. But we can
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you? Tiger Ray!
6,500
Here I
is
go.
I think we put unsurpassed power or surpassed power, whatever it's called. Actually gonna do some work.
I won't hold back. What a nice
4,600
breeze. How was that?
max boosted. Weakness unbroken. It's not bad. Used to be what her damage was when things were broken and they were weak to it.
Settle this like gentlemen.
It's good.
Tiger Ray!
My haze is good.
I wonder.
Let's do this. You got more than you bargained for.
Wish I could trade JP for XP.
Step right up.
Even like a 2-to-1 rate.
My turn.
Tiger Ray!
Now. What awaits you, I wonder?
Yeah, let's see.
Thus ends your lesson.
Might be it for me for today. And this game makes me very sleepy. But we got some stuff done. We didn't kill any chubby cakes. but we got our classes set, got support skills set. I could be tempted to just try Galdera where characters are at right now. Extreme. I'm tired of grounding and I want to start off Path 2. And again, it would be different if I was grinding for like 3 or 4 really hard dungeons with a lot of hard bosses in there. First 8 are cakewalks because they were before when we were 10 levels weaker. It's just Galdera, so I'm only grinding for one boss, which makes the grind boring. This annoying. So I might just try to fight Galdera again next stream. It just, last time it took 3 hours, so I just want to try it now, and then it like, you know, takes another 3 hours. We'll do that next stream and see how it goes. And if we beat him early, cool, and I'll start off with Path 2. Thank you for hanging out and chilling. Yeah, that's it for me. So I'll see y'all later.